If a massive asteroid were to come hurtling toward Earth tomorrow, and we're not saying one would, though I'm sure there's fake news out there somewhere, there's nothing we can do about it to save the world. That's the warning now from a NASA scientist, a real NASA scientist. At an annual meeting of America's top Earth and space researchers, he said we need a rocket on standby to knock space rocks away from our planet. He pointed out that he wasn't speaking on behalf of NASA, just giving his own suggestion, and that the chances are slim we'll actually get hit by a huge asteroid like the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. But even so, he cautioned we should be ready. Trace Gallagher is. How much do we really need to worry about this, Trace?
Well, Shep, because of better surveys and upgraded telescopes, NASA is now discovering 30 new asteroids a week, and sometimes these flying rocks get bumped into our neighborhood. For example, in 2004, a devastating comet flew into Jupiter, and in 2014, another one brushed by Mars, and the one near Mars was only discovered 22 months ahead of time, which is not long enough to build a deflection system. So researchers say we should be prepared to, quote, mitigate the possibility of a sneaky asteroid coming in from a place that's hard to observe, like the sun. Apparently, those smaller, sneakier asteroids are still extremely dangerous, but for a little don't panic perspective, you should know NASA has cataloged more than 15,000 near-Earth asteroids. None, not one, pose a risk to Earth in the next 100 years. Shep.
Are other scientists issuing recommendations on this matter?
Yeah, scientists from the Los Alamos National Laboratory said there are two ways to deflect an asteroid. One, a nuclear warhead or a kinetic impactor, kind of like a giant cannonball. He says, I'm quoting here, cannonball technology is actually very good technology. Intercepting an object at high speed actually ends up being more effective than high explosives. Now, the problem is we still don't have a lot of knowledge about what's inside asteroids and comets, so blowing them up could pose other dangers. Earlier this year, FEMA and NASA did a simulation of what would happen if a 330-foot asteroid hit Los Angeles. They estimated the explosion would kill tens of thousands of people, and then it would level the city. Comforting.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. Trace will be there to report if it does. Thank you, sir.